Everybody's wondering right now, if you're looking at this live, why in the hell is this title? This is why you can't let girls rap. And I know you're probably jumping on here right now, like, what the fuck? You misogynistic son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm not. This is not about that. This is not about that. However, lately, there's been, a lot of tit for tat, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? In between some of the female artists in the hip hop genre. Okay, now listen. We've had this stuff all the time. There's constantly beef between male rappers. So we ain't got no room to talk. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't saying you can't let girls rap because they always beefing. Because we always beefing them. Sometimes we literally kill each other. Has there ever been an instance where a female said they was gonna kill another female and it happened in rap? Have we ever had an instance where a female beef escalated to somebody literally getting killed?
I mean, male rappers beefing is kind of female-ish.
Wait a minute, males rap? You said somebody.
Well, I'll get on there and say, we'll have this conversation.
Okay, he's getting the Instagram live set up. So this we just saying, we just using these wild titles just so you fucking click. Watch.
I just type in whatever you tell me to.
Oh, okay. Put that one on me. Yeah, I said this is why you can't let girls rap. It's not how I really feel. I love female artists. I do. I think there's a lot of females out right now that's like, what I'm saying, doper than a lot of other male rappers.
And I was like, how long are we gonna get into this before the
before people come for us? Because people are gonna come for us once they read the fucking title that you just put up there. That was your idea, Kilby. When people see that title, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? All right, welcome everybody to the show. We were going live a minute ago, but we forgot to plug up the laptop. Battery died.
Oh, shit.
It's actually a lot of complicated stuff going on over there, but you can't see. You know what I'm saying? It's making this live. Oh, enable the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's making this live pop. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we forgot to plug up the laptop. And give us a minute, we'll get it all together. You guys watching the live versions of this shit. When y'all watch the live versions, y'all get all the mistakes and everything. Then when we chop it up and make it look all beautiful and pretty for the actual website and the content and the reels and stuff, you be looking all so professional. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, that shit looks nice. It does, doesn't it? You ain't see none of that shit we fucked up on. Nothing. But when you watch the live streams, when you catch the lives, you get to see all the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get to see all the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So, but this title is called "This Is Why You Can't Let Girls Rap," and that was just clickbait to get you to come over here and click it and watch it. But we are gonna really quick talk about this whole situation that happened.
Why can't you let girls rap, Blizz? Don't tell me.
What you mean?
I don't know. You was like telling me why you can't.
Nah, I wasn't telling you nothing because I don't want to smoke with these ladies. I don't want to smoke with
afraid?
all these. I don't want to smoke with all these folks. I'm already labeled as a homophobic, misogynistic ass fucking racist.
You are. You from a bygone era.
It's bad. My reputation is like.
You have sensibilities from a bygone era.
I am like the worst. Some people feel like I'm
You're
the
the
worst.
youngest boomer I know.
I am. You know what I'm saying? Get off my fucking lawn. You know what I'm saying? All right. So basically, we goaded you in to talk about this whole Nicki Minaj Lotto joint. All right. So, and this is again something that happened about a week ago. So we're trying to catch up and talk about some of this stuff. But I want to start off by saying that this whole original beef started because Nicki Minaj's song "Super Freaky Girl," it's got that Rick James sample in it, and honestly, bro. Like, Nicki has a point of what she originally started tweeting about her original beef was. It just kind of went left because Lotto felt like the shit was directed at her, and then they got into a fucking a pissy match. You know what I'm saying? A cat fight.
A kerfuffle.
A cat fight. You know what I'm saying? But, so it started because the whole thing is Nicki Minaj feels like, yo, She's pissed off at the Grammy committee. And for full clarity, if you don't know me, who I am a member of the Recording Academy. I do vote on the Grammys. All right. So I like the Grammy institution. They're real. There's more to them than people know, but people don't even get involved with the Grammys, so they like to talk shit about the Grammys. But once you actually pull back the curtain and get involved with it, you kind of see a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. It's not as bad as you niggas feel like it's like the worst shit ever. But anyway, they made a mistake because they took Nicki Minaj's song out of rap and put it in the pop category.
Now we're gonna keep it 1,000.
And they shouldn't have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. That song is a rap song.
It's like
that's a rap song.
She's 100% like
she's correct. She's right.
This is my thing.
She's right. She's right. They shouldn't have did that shit. That was bullshit.
And I was talking to Kim about this.
Yeah, that was.
I think Nicki Minaj is bitter.
What does Nicki Minaj have to be bitter about? What the hell is she mad about?
All right. And I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
She has reason to be bitter. She's understandably bitter. Right? Listen.
Wait, about the song, yes.
About
everything else.
Everything else.
What everything else?
All right, listen to this, bro. Listen. Understandably so.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's so much the GOATs and the legends and who the best in the top 10 and the top 5 and your Mount Rushmores and all of this shit. Nicki don't get mentioned in none of those conversations.
That is completely
because she's a female.
No. Whoa. Oh, wait. Are you talking about like
in general?
Time,
like when we talking about,
she don't deserve to be of all time.
No. Listen, I said top 100. Like I said top 10, top 20, top like we be doing these exhaustive lists, and it be like a whole bunch of motherfuckers on these lists, and like in these like and it's like out of like here's the thing. What was one thing I can say about Nicki that a lot of these motherfuckers people be throwing that came even from that same era. She was on a record with fucking Kanye and Jay-Z. And an argument can be made that she had the best verse. An argument can be made, whether or not you win it, but a legit argument can be made that she had the best verse.
Okay, but we all know that those niggas. First of all, Jay is a phenomenal artist, but Jay likes to just dumb it down a little bit sometimes and match up the vibes.
He didn't dumb it down on that shit. On Monster?
He kind of.
Oh, this nigga.
He didn't go in his bag on Monster. He didn't go in his bag on Monster.
Listen, okay, they can't all be a god dick.
I'm just saying.
They can't all be a god dick, nigga. But he tried that.
It was the mood of the record.
Don't act like that nigga didn't stretch before he did that verse. Don't act like that nigga didn't. Oh my God.
Come on, man. That's what are you talking about?
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you get your ridiculous takes out.
It wasn't even that kind of a record. How did we get into this fucking ridiculous conversation? That song wasn't even that kind of record for Jay to be going in his bag lyrically anyway. So okay.
It wasn't that. What do you mean it ain't that type of record?
Now because
it's a concept record.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't that. That wasn't it. That was I don't even no.
Anyway, like I said,
so
you
anyway,
can't. That's something that. A lot of motherfuckers that be getting this GOAT and legend and like motherfuckers be throwing these words around cavalierly.
I'm waiting till we get
don't have today, right? Nicki came up and she earned her position in it, like from her talent. Like you can say whatever you like. She came up when you had to be an artist, when you had to be a good artist. A lot of the female artists today, specifically in rap. Who
are all of these female artists we're talking about first?
Like all the dolls and all the like. But that's the point that I'm about to make is there was this influx of female artists that only happened because of Instagram. Because it took
male and female.
No. Primarily for females because it's easier for a female to build sex.
Yeah.
So I can get 100,000 followers because I look like this.
Yes.
And now I'm a bankable. You got 800,000, you got 300,000. Let's get her a record. Let's get her a wig that's colorful and a record. And like teach her how to rap. And so like it was like an influx of
it sounds like
manufactured female artists But then there was at the same time, I feel like there were a lot of artists, there are a lot of dope ass female artists that weren't manufactured, right? So you got this, but it's like now they're all grouped in. And it's like, this is where I see Nicki at. I see that she's an artist that came up, like having to be an artist, and then to see like these motherfuckers got the easy pass on this shit, and then it's a disconnect. That's why I see when I be seeing her.
Are you saying that Cardi B is not really an artist? She really didn't have to pay any dues.
I said no. She's an entertainer.
Is that what you said about Cardi B?
I'm saying she's an entertainer.
I didn't say that.
What I put. All right. So here's my view,
because
it's a line, right? On one end you have artists. On one end you have entertainers. Entertainers create for fans, for people to entertain. Artists create for themselves to get shit out their chest, and they would die and still be creating if they never made a penny. Like, you're an artist. Like, you still make music and you'll still write. Yeah, I was an entertainer.
Right.
Like, nigga, the second I decided I didn't want to do this shit more, I didn't write another verse.
Right. It doesn't go away. You don't turn it off.
I still hear shit like, yo, that shit slap. Like, but I don't be inspired to like. So do I think Cardi B is an artist? No.
You're going to get some pushback.
I think she's an entertainer.
Well, if she's one, then Nicki's one, and if Nicki's one, then she's one.
No, because Nicki would still be doing if it wasn't even a prospect of her making music. She went to a performing arts school. She sings, she raps, she does a lot of other stuff. She act like she's a creator. She's a creative, and that's what I'm saying. Like Instagram made sex sales. And it was like, oh, you're already selling. Like, let us. And this ain't even about Cardi. It's a slew of them that they just was plucking. Yo, you know how many niggas I know who had a bag who was just looking for somebody off Instagram to put it behind?
I'm just glad that you're the one saying this and not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I get enough flack for this kind of shit. I'm glad that you're saying it.
I just keep it real.
Like, because when I say shit like that, I'm just the worst person ever.
Because
basically what you're
like
saying
Kanye,
is what
man.
you're saying.
You be going all the way.
What you're saying is essentially what you're saying, Kelby, is these motherfucking women really can't do shit unless they got them showing their ass. I'm
not saying that. I'm saying that it's a lot of women who wouldn't be doing shit if they wasn't showing their ass.
So their music is not standing on its own. It's really just because of their body.
Yeah.
Is Nicki Minaj one of them?
No.
You don't think, have you seen Nicki Minaj lately? Have you seen what she's done to her body?
Yes.
You're right. She literally turned herself into a doll.
Right. No, but like the music is still.
And
as an artist.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but as an artist.
She got all the surgery. She did everything everything that you're talking about, Nicki. But you're trying to separate her some kind of way from that category, and that's exactly what all right. So embodies and represents.
Because it's what comes
she
first.
She embodies and represents.
It's what comes first. Like there are artists who do things so that they can get their art out. Like it's like when niggas be like dumbing it down. Like when we talk about like when the lyrical nigga dumbs it down.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, no. Wait a minute. The female artist sexing it up. It's synonymous with the lyrical nigga dumbing it down.
Or is that the same as the trap nigga, you know what I'm saying, going out, doing all the ridiculous stuff that you like to come down on every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
I don't come down on that shit.
Yeah, you like to come down on the rappers.
I love all that shit. I just know it's wrong.
Yeah.
I can sin and know I'm sinning. Like, yo, I shouldn't be listening to this shit.
I think it's the opposite as far as dumbing it down. I think that's the equivalent of like when niggas just be doing the most on some street shit to get the street cred in order to make, you know what I'm saying, to go around beefing with niggas like the baby. Like the baby is like the epitome of what we're talking about.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the male version of doing all kind of ridiculous, crazy shit to build up his quote unquote street cred.
I don't agree. I think that nigga just ignorant. Like that nigga was ignorant. That nigga was ignorant well before music, nigga.
Whether it's the same. Okay, my point is.
But like Boot Gang wasn't dude nigga from Florida going around doing all the stupid shit. Like it's a bunch of niggas just going around doing stupid shit because yeah.
So that's the equivalent of a female showing her body.
Right.
In order to make people buy into the image
But them niggas, these niggas don't even be artists though.
But Nicki been naked since I've been seeing her. Like when she jumped out half naked.
No, she didn't. She jumped out in fucking Timbs with some tight jeans on and shit. She
on the grand scale. Once the machine.
Right, because you didn't see her until then.
Once the machine.
Listen, you got to put $1 in the machine. The machine ain't just spitting out candy bars, nigga. Like you gotta pay.
When the machine spit her out, she was a doll.
Exactly, and that's what is like. Okay. Yo, because we ain't spitting you out until you doll this shit up.
So I'm trying to understand
who is the go-to whenever we had this conversation about female artists, and then there always, well, there has to be a yin to the yang. Who is the
Rhapsody is the yin to that yang,
and who else?
I mean, they don't.
That's it. That's my fucking point.
Who's the other? I mean, that's it. That's the yin to the yang. But I mean, they don't even. But that's what I'm saying. They don't allow them in the game though. But we know they're out there. We know there's. So hold on. Ciroc just bodied that shit at the BET Awards. So let's stop disrespecting that queen.
Who?
Ciroc.
I ain't watched BET.
Okay, well she just showed you that she's the antithesis of how the fuck you say that word of fucking Nicki Minaj and Cardi B right now.
I'm gonna have to look her up.
Bodied that fucking BET cipher. You know what I'm saying? So she's coming, but I mean they don't. They don't allow. They don't. We know. Hold on. I can name a whole bunch of indie ones, but we're not gonna do that. We're talking about this got major exposure. I can go all day with name some dope female.
No, I know artists. So many dope female.
But we're talking about. But that's the way this game has been rigged for females from day one. That's not. I mean, that's just. But here's the problem. This is why I can understand the bitterness of it, is because I'm a real artist. I've been doing this shit, and then I got to sacrifice or compromise to get in the door to do whatever. And Nicki did too. So that's what I'm saying. So why is Nicki? All right. So this is what I'm saying. Why is she bitter? What's she mad about? Listen, she played the game the way it had to be played to get what she wanted. Right. Why is she mad? And now it ain't like she, as an artist, I have to do this to get seen, right? And now anyone who will do that, you don't even give a fuck if they are artists. But Nicki wasn't even the first one to do it, though. I ain't saying, but I'm not saying she was. But that's why I can understand the bitterness, like how many times she was snubbed for the Grammy. Like, and a deeper question is like with the way they snubbed Drake. And it makes me wonder on the politics side of it and the industry shit. Like, what was the situation with Cash Money? Oh, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, but we all know they got hella issues with. No. Like in the industry, like, cause you got like three of the biggest, the top acts, period. Mm-hmm. At the same, nobody had a fucking like that. Nobody. Right. Like, so like that's the reason why when we doing it. We be talking about Weezy, Drake, and Nicki. Yeah, that's it. Like nobody has ever done that in hip hop. And I can't think of another like boutique type label like in that situation where they got three acts like that that's running everything. And each of them have their own lane on some superstar status type shit. But essentially you're saying that Nicki Minaj is bitter because she had to change her look and to be more sexy in order to get her place in hip hop. And on top of that, nobody respects her as a serious artist. She's not on anybody's Mount Rushmore because of that. No, because what you're saying. I said like just as a female artist, like just as a female, like niggas be throwing GOAT status around and be talking about like, and I'm like, yo, Nicki got a nice ass pen. For motherfuckers not to even mention her in a lot of conversations where I hear some of the most ridiculous fucking names being mentioned. Nicki. Can we agree on that though? Listen, we talking about Mount Rushmores of fuck the Mount Rushmore because there's only 4 people. But it be some conversations niggas be having about the nicest, this era, that, whatever. And it be some of the most ridiculous fucking names mentioned. And Nicki ain't even in the conversation. Yeah, but we talking about what the fuck list are you talking about, bro? Like, wait a minute, because we getting sidetracked. All right, like who? Niggas. What list? Niggas on Twitter. I don't know. I'm kind of, but back to the point. Okay, back to the point. What I will say is Nicki has a 100% valid point and beef with the Grammys, right? Okay. That song is a fucking rap song, and that's trash that they did that. You know what I'm saying? And as a voting member, I don't agree with that move. That was fucking ridiculous. That song is a rap song, so she should be going head up with Lotto and whoever else and Glorilla, whoever the fuck else. All of them, that shit is rap. That was horrible. I don't know why the fuck they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like as somebody that actually votes on that shit, that shit is stupid as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? That somebody that's involved
it's a very
with
bad look for the organization.
Yeah, that was fucked up. So her original beef is right, but now she's beefing with another female artist,
right, on
the come up, who looked up to her, who admittedly looked up to her.
Yeah, who
said was basically her idol. She used to stand in line to go to her concerts.
Yeah.
They are having a public spat because Lotto felt like, I understand what you're saying,
right,
but she felt like she was taking shots at Big Energy.
Like, listen.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, and I told Lotto is Nicki.
Yeah.
Lotto is Nicki.
Yes, she is.
Lotto,
she's another iteration of her. Yes,
she is the 2022. She is a real fucking artist. I watched her perform when she was fucking 7 years old in the tutus and the Chuck. I've been following her whole career.
She's from the south side of Atlanta. I've seen her perform
Lotto
before.
Like when seeing her win all that shit with rap, all that. Like, yo,
I've been to showcases and stuff and saw her as an independent artist. I physically saw that girl before any of you people that outside of Atlanta knew who the fuck she was. Do her thing. She grinded it. She got it out of the mud. That is facts. That is true. So
she's a real artist. But then at the same time, the same stuff with Nicki.
So
like the same thing.
So why would you?
Hold on, wait. Before that battery,
with this particular female.
No. I ain't even. Here's the thing. I don't think it's because they both the same. Petty. They both the same. Because Lotto didn't have to take it. Like, it shouldn't even been taken like that. Like, I understand. It's like. Just the fact, like, yo, however they ended their last conversation, whatever animosity.
Yeah, but they shared it. They start screenshotting.
No. But that's what.
So you can see where it goes left. If you want to look this up on Twitter, you can. You can see where the conversation in the DMs starts to kind of sort of go left, and then they took it to the feed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, after it started to go left a little bit in the DMs, and then they took it to the feed. I'm like, why?
Why? Because she like it was like something I don't know.
It got nasty in the feed too.
If it's the old stuff. Because before, like, when Nicki made her comment, Lotto kind of, like, said, we don't have that type of relationship for you to even mention my name in your tweet or bring me into, you don't have to. And it was like, so for me, like, we already got beef. Like, it ain't not necessarily beef. We already don't get along. It's friction here. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to look at this the way that I'm looking at it. Like, you could have just looked at it and been like, because she didn't say nothing negative about her record.
Right.
So the only negative connotation from it is the one that you took, not the one she put out.
You know how people feel like somebody's subbing them or something like that, or.
But they ain't subbing your name. Like, she's using it as an example because I don't like. What else is in there? Like, both of them have samples. Both of them are like, it's a fucking great comparison because you can say it and it's like, oh, it's other records. But, that's the straw man. Like, what other record? Like, So I could just be like, yo, this is a record, similar hook, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Then why ain't that in the pop category?
Sample, everything. Yeah, like, so, like, I mean, listen, again, I am completely 100% on Nicki Minaj's side when it comes down to the fact that they took that song and put it in the pop category. Again, as somebody that, as a part of the Recording Academy, I would have never done that stupid ass shit. But I am not. I'm just a voting member. I don't make any decisions at that kind of level. And there wasn't like it was a vote put out to us. To
but
do
that's
that.
but that's what makes it look bad. Right? Because
some motherfuckers at the top of the fucking
here's
organization that said that I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea. Thought that was going to be
that's the point of her putting this out, though.
You know what I'm saying? I know.
It's like showing like, yo, look at the politics of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what, like, look at the politics of this shit.
That is, it's
like,
it's
and I
up.
think the reason why it's meaningful for her to put Lotto's record in there is because
mention her record, and that's why. So if that was you, she's just basically trying to do it as comparison. I get it.
Yeah, for the layperson.
Damn,
the layperson don't know what all.
Big Energy is the same. Is a pop sounding record, just like Super Freaky is. And why the fuck am I in the pop category? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why the fuck did you take me and put me? Like, it wasn't that I was just in the pop category. Like,
she's a rapper. She's always been a rapper. She's never been in that fucking pop category. So why the fuck are y'all putting that song in the pop category? Now, I don't know if it had anything to do with how well that song might have been doing on pop charts or some shit. I don't even fucking know. I don't know how they're gonna.
But that goes back to the bigger, like, what the fuck is a pop record?
Yeah, I don't even know how they're gonna. I don't even know how those the people at the top of the Recording Academy are justifying it, bro. I really don't. I don't know why the fuck they did it. So so if you
look, Kim, listen, Kim big capping over there. You know, Kim love Lotto too. She shouldn't have mentioned that girl's name.
She said she literally named her.
Don't hurt your head back.
Okay, listen, kid. No, kid. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
But see, that's that female energy. Like female energy. Don't be mentioning my name. Like that's that. Like if you literally say something.
I didn't say that.
Like as a man.
Kelby said that.
As a man.
I understand.
If a nigga just mention you, not no negative context, not no talking about niggas keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, nigga. I can't say
that. These new niggas got these new
niggas bitches.
Yeah, these new niggas tender dick as a motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't keep me out my mentions, nigga. Don't even mention me in your comments.
I remember the first time someone said that, I'm like,
nigga, don't even mention me in your comments, nigga. Don't even comment on my shit. Like, okay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can comment on my shit. Just understand, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming for you if you mention me or say I'm coming back. Like, I'm going to retort, and it's not going. If you say some fuck shit, I'm coming back with some more fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna come with, and we gonna keep going till somebody get tired. You know what I'm saying? But
you ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I am with it. But Kim, okay. You have a point like about she didn't have to mention her name, but you kind of, in order to make the point, you kind of got to say, bro, how the fuck is Big Energy? Like, you got to say that because that's a good example. It's
a fucking parallel. Yeah, female artist, pop song, charting
like so.
And then she did a remix with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, so
like, what the fuck?
Who is a pop star?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that is a good. To make her point, yes, I understand why she brought up that particular song. You know what I'm saying. Even though we fuck with Lotto, that was a good point. And now it's escalated to a whole nother level. And you got to agree also, Kim. Kim is watching over there on the live. You got to agree that it went too far. They didn't have to do all that. But niggas don't have to kill each other. We literally get mad enough to kill another. Kill each other.
And this is why I say the difference. This is why I say that
it ain't got. It's never been that.
Because men understand what it's like. There are repercussions to the things that you say. See, these new niggas don't got that. They don't understand that a lot of these because of the internet.
Right.
Like, nigga, it's a lot of shit niggas be saying online, like, immediately we get the shit slapped out of you. Like you what? Like, nigga, I'm across the room.
Right.
Like, ain't all that, you feel me?
Well, people can say that about a podcast. I mean, we say stuff on the podcast that could be fighting words.
Yeah. But this is entertainment and is understood. Like, when niggas, like,
I don't know, some niggas might not take some of the shit we say.
Listen, it's shit that I say here because this is about, we're talking and it's a public discussion. And I ain't just going to out the blue just say about a nigga just, I don't know, like for no reason, no unwarranted. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, because I don't give a fuck about you like that.
I mean, no, we don't. But I guess I don't know. It puts us in a funny situation sometimes because we're doing these kind of shows and podcasts and stuff where we got to talk about niggas, and it's like, nigga, we giving our honest opinion on the situations and stuff. And at some point, you know what I'm saying, we could become, because look how many niggas want to beat DJ Academics up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people want to just beat him up?
All right, did you see the video of Ack with the females? That wasn't even on your list.
That was some bitch ass, because that just solidifies he's a bitch ass nigga.
All right.
Now, if I called you a bitch ass nigga to your face, so right now, Academics should want to fight me for saying that right then.
He should.
But that was some bitch ass nigga shit he did. Like, woofing all up on that female like that.
Here's the thing.
I'm a big nigga. I ain't finna woof all up on no fucking female like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the fuck.
But here's the thing. Here's what's confusing
to me.
Here's what's confusing to me, because I don't know what happened, right? But
he was snapping. I ain't saying I never yelled, but raised my voice at nobody.
No, but here's what, like, look at the video. He was like, right? That ain't what I got from
woofing up on her.
I got that. Like, nigga, you too close to her.
Yeah.
But here's what I got. It was a female behind him, and he's talking to, like, they were having a disagreement, and like maybe she didn't, I don't know, because that's like when someone got their hands, it was because she reached over and he's trying to stop both of them from fighting, like at that point. And so It's like, but as a man, you don't be up on no woman's face like that.
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Point blank. But that take a man to teach you some shit like that.
You about to knock you the fuck out. You know, I was like, this nigga finna knock her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been that. I've never been like that on the female. I've never been to the point where a female thought I was finna strike her, and I thought he was finna knock her ass out. But I don't know what she said. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was happening.
But that was the whole thing. Shit. But see now you already got bitch tendencies. So now it's going to be interpreted.
Well, niggas, no, not because. Hold on, we could talk about if you want to talk about bitch tendencies. We could talk about how he already said he finna put the police on little baby.
I mean,
that's his. He didn't already. He said he gonna put the police on little baby. That's some bitch ass shit to do too. So we've got several examples. Wait. Shit.
All right,
I'm just saying, bro.
So a civilian ass nigga.
Civilian. He in the game.
No, he's a civilian.
He in the game.
He ain't in the streets.
He in the game.
There's a difference between the game.
He in the rap game.
He in the media.
Free game, nigga.
That's the fucking problem. Because here's the thing. No. We gonna be real. Because that street shit only apply when a nigga melanated.
What?
Like when a nigga black, then when it's a nigga, then it's like, it's all one and the same. But then motherfuckers be scared as hell when it's someone white, when it's someone outside the race. All that street shit go out the window. Niggas, we handle each other completely
Ain't
different.
Vlad white? Don't niggas be like fucking?
No.
Ain't he white?
No, he's Russian, I believe.
White nigga.
Right. But whatever. But here's the thing. If Ak had
he get white, Vlad gets it.
No, he doesn't.
Vlad, people have threatened Vlad's life.
They threaten
and want to fuck him up. Well, ain't nobody actually beat academics up either, nigga. So shit, ain't nobody actually beat academics up.
Academics hasn't done.
So
Vlad has done more.
They just call him a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Vlad has done more.
Yeah.
Right.
So and he's gotten threatened too, though, bro. He's gotten threatened. He's white. He's white or non-black, and he's gotten threatened.
If he wasn't though, he wouldn't be getting threatened. He'd be getting pressed. You feel me?
Ain't nobody even pressed academics like that, really.
Because academics don't do nothing but goofy shit that hurt niggas' feelings.
Okay, so
that's
where are we at with this point? How do we get over to these two fucking Vlad and fucking academics?
Street niggas so emotional.
It's true. How do we get to this? How do we get to these two niggas? These niggas is not on the list today.
I don't know because
Vlad and
it was like it started with Nikki.
Podcast
you disrespecting Nikki.
You disrespecting Nikki. You disrespecting Nikki because you said that Nikki ain't shit because she got to take her clothes off in order to get.
No, I didn't. I said the game. I said the game ain't shit.
She did it.
I said the game. I said she did what she had to do.
So she disrespected herself.
Listen.
Did she disrespect herself by playing that game? Because she ain't have to do nothing.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
If you want to win,
Rhapsody winning, got a record deal, live off her music and everything, winning.
And all right, if you want to win big.
Oh, okay.
Big win energy.
It sounds like you calling her a whore.
Big win energy.
Sounds like you calling Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B's of the world whores because they feel like you got to show their body in order to get attention.
I'm just saying that.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm just saying that niggas don't pay attention
to
women with their clothes on. This is why you can't let
girls rap.
No, I'm just saying because niggas don't pay attention to women with their clothes on.
I do. I like female rappers that got bars.
Name another established female artist except Rhapsody is like the go-to, the obligatory. I'm just gonna pull. It's like every nigga.
Nobody else won't get these other artists.
It's like one in every deck.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that the industry and radio and all this powers that be and the Jews. It ain't my fault that the Jewish-owned radio stations only play
slow down for 1
artists
second.
like Nicki and Cardi.
Lism_chainless. Send all that shit over there.
Oh my God. I'm getting my Kanye on now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You should took me to the wheel.
As I was saying.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't my fault. I'm just telling you about what's out here right now. Who got major deals and who's working. You know what I'm saying? And there's some other ones. Hey,
you still only mention Rhapsody.
I was just trying to listen. I can go down. I can do more. But I'm just saying we know they're not famous yet. She's just the most famous one. But I think Cirocco's on her heels.
Do you feel like
Cirocco's on her heels?
Do you feel like
Cirocco's coming?
Do you feel like Rhapsody is famous?
Rhapsody is famous. When I say her, everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know, their first thing is they say is, yeah, but who really listened to her? But do you know who the fuck I'm talking about? Yes. Okay.
Right. And niggas know who you talking about because the niggas making this argument, not from listening to her music.
Yes, they do. They know who she is. No.
Nigga.
Everybody.
Ask all these niggas who be like Rhapsody. And I be like, name 2 songs.
Listen. My point is,
and I'm not. This is no knock to Rhapsody.
She don't get
it's the niggas.
She don't get the same. She don't get the same exposure. So how can you expect it?
Someone said Young M.A. Fuck Young M.A.
Don't get me in trouble today. I'm trying to make it through here without getting banned on social media.
Don't bring Young M.A.
Don't bring up Young M.A. because we don't even know if Young M.A. want to be a girl or what the fuck. She got a fucking literal beard. Okay,
she got a beard now? Is she
nigga, I think I'm throwing her in with the niggas at this point.
I mean, that's how she raps. She raps from a nigga's perspective.
Yeah. So we ain't counting.
She be rapping about getting top and all. Like she rap like a nigga. So those are your options.
She over there with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
So either you rap like you start rapping like a nigga, or you prove that you ain't one.
Because she chose to call herself. What is her pronoun on her page?
Fashion, fighting, and fucking. That's female rap.
Huh?
Fashion, fighting, and fucking. That's female rap.
Ugh. Glorilla just came out, Charles. We talking about Glorilla already. That's not you got to go back to the beginning. Charles is over there. He's talking, but you had to go back to the beginning of the conversation and the beginning of the other segment because we already
red lights
and how we got to this particular conversation because we not counting.
We ain't counting Glorilla.
We're not counting Glorilla.
Here's the thing. Glorilla. The record is the record, but if the record didn't have that visual, would it still be the record?
That visual wasn't even good, but.
It was females twerking on top of cars, doing ratchet shit.
So that's
niggas
that's kind of proving the point. So
yeah,
but I mean, again, that's not our doing. It's not cultural.
What I'm trying to say is be a better man, Blizzum.
What the fuck? What? Anyway, we got to get to the next subject because
learn another female rapper besides Rhapsody who doesn't take her clothes off.
I love Ciroc. She's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I was so impressed with her BET Cypher shit. I was already up on her.
But that's why I was gonna talk shit because they also let Meek Mill's baby mama in the cipher. We can list a list of. They just letting anybody in the cipher this year.
Oh,
so this ain't the year to be like.
No. We're not doing that.
It's like
no.
So of course, a female rapper.
She bodied that shit.
Yeah,
though.
no. So, but of course, they will let a female rapper in who keeps her clothes on. If they're letting influencers in, if they're letting comedians in, anybody, it has to be a fucking free for all before they let female rappers of substance in the cipher.
I don't run the BET cipher. Okay, all right. So what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's not our fault. All right.
I'm just saying as a consumer, just keep your ears open. Keep your ears open.
We know this is a problem. We don't have to make this. We know what's up with this. Like we know this is a problem.
And so this is why I feel like Nicki Minaj is understandably bitter. It's just like, it's like black people. Like
you still haven't really cleared up that point yet.
Like what? Is
bitter about what, Kelby?
About the state of things and how they don't work in her favor or in the favor of female artists, right? Okay. Like it's just like being black. This shit is fucked up for us. Okay. And we every now and then might pop fuck this shit. And you're bitter about racism. And understandably so.
Okay, so guess what? So that means Lotto gets to be bitter. Cardi gets to be bitter.
Yes.
Glorilla gets to be bitter. All of them gets to be. All the female artists.
Well, here's the thing.
Rhapsody should be more bitter than her because Rhapsody.
No. Oh, thank you.
She should be more bitter than her.
Thank you. Perfect. Right. Perfect. It's like dealt with racism, right? The crack epidemic, all this shit, right?
Right.
And you got this generation coming up behind us, and there's still racism. And it's like, but it's different. And it's like, and they have access. They do all this shit, and they complaining about little. You didn't use my pronouns, right? Like, motherfucker, like that wasn't that. And they compare their struggle to your struggle and don't understand. Like, this is like it was a fucking what was it? Chris Rock, like when back when he did his Bigger and Blacker, like how black people would complain about not being able to get a taxi, and it was like, my grandfather used to beat a taxi, just hop on his back, go Main Street, nigga. Like actually had like it's just things get progressively better for the generations that follow, and then like sometimes it's that disconnect on what other people went through before you. Like even with Nicki and Kim.
Exactly. So it's like, what is she? And that further makes me feel like why would you go at this little kid, this 23-year-old?
I don't think she should have went at. I didn't see to the extent. Like I thought you're a cultural icon at this point. You know what I'm saying? She's just not starting her career. With no Grammys.
Well, I don't. Hey, I'll tell you one thing.
Yo, that shit gotta. You don't think fucking Charles Barkley looks at both of his hands?
I voted for her.
You don't think Charles Barkley still looks at both of his hands like
Nicki? I voted for you before, baby. Nicki, I even though you didn't win that year, I voted for you. I have voted for you before. You just didn't win, but I did. But you didn't win. One year you deserved it. And I voted for you. I have checked the box on her Grammy ballot for Nicki Minaj before. Facts. But she didn't win that year. But I can just say that I have not. And she didn't win. I wasn't enough of us voting. I don't know what the fuck.
So here's the thing.
But I felt like she should have won that time.
Here's the thing.
That time. And she didn't. So the fuck, I don't know.
Like I said, Charles Barkley still looks at both of his hands.
Okay.
No rings. Like all that. Like, so how many people like put in a lot of work, did a lot of stuff? And it's like, but they didn't get it. But they didn't get it. But here's the thing, no.
Special reason to be bitter. Like she's she's got the same bitterness that all female rappers have. That's the case, Kelby.
Here's what I'm saying in this specific instance. To look at like, all right, I got it. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, how many more does Nicki have in her? Like she a new mom, new married, like just like how many more nominations she got in her?
You know what?
And then like so then you take me like I got one. I may have an actual shot at this one, and then you just move me out of this shit, and it looks like you moving me out of the way.
She is again.
Nigga, I can understand the motherfucker being bitter.
About that situation, I already gave you that.
Okay.
But you said she's got to be a reason to be. You was making it seem like Nicki had a reason to be like in this grand level of like she's just never been appreciated. I'm like, the fuck, nigga, she's always to me been overrated, if anything.
You think so?
Yes. They gave her the crown before she even deserved it. Because she had no competition. When she was on her
throne was unchallenged, motherfucker. That's how you get the crown.
So it's like, bro, she didn't even have to go through she didn't have to go through nobody to get that bitch. They was like, oh, it's a vacant seat at the Queen.
And that how King Charles got his crown,
you know what I'm saying?
It was unchallenged, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just saying. She didn't have to go through nothing. I'm sorry.
All right, come on now. We ain't gonna say she had to go through nothing.
I'm talking about other artists, like the constant comparisons. The Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Eve scenario where it's like three of them killing shit. Like which one do you pick? She had none of that. She breathed on through.
And here's the thing.
They wasn't putting nobody else out but her.
No. All right, so
that's
cancel.
True, right?
No. I can't even give you that. Right? Like here's what makes it. That's what makes it. You can look at it either way. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it that all her competition was niggas.
No.
Nope. All right. Nope. Nigga, like I said.
Nope.
Possibly the best verse on Monster.
That's why they have best the categories are clear. Best female artist.
That don't make sense to me.
Yes, it do.
Why? It makes sense in fucking sports. Why is it like that in the arts?
It's different for them.
But you're a misogynist.
Where's the big reveal in that? You know what I'm saying?
It's like these niggas know what they tuned in for.
I've been called that so much. At this point, I'm just like, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel, nigga. All right. You know what I'm saying?
I can't listen.
There's a clear difference between men and women, and there's just a line I'm not blurring that line. I refuse to blur the line.
With art?
In all aspects.
So why
life.
is it best female album?
So what?
Best female album?
Rap album because it could.
No, not genre, like best male rap album, best female rap album.
Nah.
Why not? Like, see, that's the point. Like, why is it
I don't know. It says we're still live though. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's back. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we get to we can fix this and edit this stuff. What's that? Oh. I was trying to say, hold on. We're back. It's up on IG now. IG is back up. Yeah, the IG back up. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, we're gonna go to the next subject.
All right.
Now this one, all right, first of all, do you want to keep it light? You want to keep talking about
Let's get light. Let's get light.
That's about this is been light.
Like, you think so?
Yeah.
The plight of female MCs? I guess I'm more empathetic than you. Let's go.
Well played. You try to turn this on me, even though you've been. I'm just
here for the ladies.
Misogynistic shit.
I'm just here for the ladies.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it was your decision to make this. What was this title? Where is it? Oh,
I don't know. Whatever. I just typed in what you said.
Oh, okay.
That's what we doing.
Blame it on Blizzum. That's gonna write.
That's the name of the podcast. Blame it on Blizzum.
It's more believable. Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? It's more believable. Did we want to cause it was a couple of things we didn't talk about. We got everything that we talked about today because we got Drink Champs and we got Gorilla's producer. We never did talk about, is it okay for Fat Joe to use the N-word even though he's Puerto Rican, but that's a whole thing.
What else you got?
We've been at it. That's a whole thing.
We can come to that one anytime.
We never did talk about 50 Cent and his son.
What supposed
The baby being blackballed.
Kodak Black versus Lotto.
No, we done with that. That's just way too old. But that was the stuff we was supposed to talk about.
Pick any one of them. Any one of them.
Which one? 50?
50.
Fat Joe using the N-word. This could turn into an hour-long discussion.
Nah, we'll go with Fat Joe.
Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Fat Joe says it's okay for him to use the N-word because, he a nigga. And I concur. Nigga is a mentality.
Yo, I know a lot of white niggas.
But they can't say nigga.
Right. All right. So then, make up your mind.
You know what I'm saying? I have. Nigga, I said they can't. The fuck? Nigga, you can't.
So listen. But that's it.
You punch in the face.
But this all goes back to like our conversation earlier about Ye and the Jewish community is like they choose to exert their power over things like, oh, this is code. You don't do this. You don't say this. You don't, right? We choose to do ours when niggas say nigga. Mm-hmm. And only then.
Yeah.
And so
it's our and it's our code to say when or not you can and can't, who it's okay. I think that Fat Joe saying
what's the math on this though?
Fat Joe saying niggas because he's a Puerto Rican from New York and from the projects in the hood. So
what's the math on this?
Is like they literally growing up as niggas. Like,
how many niggas have to tell you can't say nigga before you can't say nigga?
He ain't reached the mark yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough of us.
Because you know that that pass ain't transferable.
No,
we've had this conversation before.
No, he can't.
Because in some places, you may grow up over here and you may say it around all your niggas all the time, and then you move over there,
and you might get punched in your face.
Right.
White boys know.
See,
that.
We need to get into this Web3 shit.
What?
See, if we put it on the blockchain, a motherfucker's credentials to be able to say nigga, see, then it can transfer out.
No.
We're going to call it nigga coin.
No.
Listen. No. DeFi, we going to decentralize. So then we can all have a say. You can't say nigga.
About who can say nigga.
Who can say, everybody have a, put it up, Fat Joe. Basically, everybody, boom, boom.
Basically, you're never going to get the black delegation as a whole.
We're going to do it on Web3.
We're never going to get the black delegation as a whole to give a pass to any white boy to just say nigga universally. You just don't get it.
It's a majority. It's not going. You're not going to get a majority. It's a consensus model. It's a consensus model.
You're never going to get it on that.
And that's why we got to put it on the blockchain.
You're never going to get it on that. All right. There is no white boy that's never going to get the pass, the complete pass all the way around. But Fat Joe is not a white boy. Fat Joe is a Puerto Rican from New York, from Bronx, where hip hop started.
All right. So What about all those same characteristics? But
he grew up around the cult, and
all those same.
We let it ride so long that we can't revoke it.
No, I'm gonna give you that. It's someone who checks all those boxes, who is a staunch Republican and Trump supporter. From the Bronx, Puerto Rican, same age, but just has a different worldview. Would he still get a pass?
Did he grow? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Fat Joe's getting
get tricky.
Listen, Fat Joe's getting his pass because he's a dope MC. He's been a part of the hip hop culture. He has, he's contributed his lot back to the culture by bringing in other artists.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You feel me? So
I don't question whether or not he could do it. I just think it's hilarious.
He just can't. But everybody can't do it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, you gonna try. Some of you motherfuckers gonna feel like you can do it because you do it around your homeboys that grew up with you in the projects, and you was living in the trailer park.
Oh, you didn't watch Atlanta, though, did you?
The new season,
the first season.
Yeah, I watched the first season.
Okay, I thought you didn't like the last season,
the one when it was in Europe.
Yeah.
Kind of threw me off, but it had some good episodes. But I've been too busy to catch the final season, so I'm gonna binge watch it.
Okay,
I want to binge watch it
because it was like that first season when the dude,
I want to binge watch the last season. I'm waiting for it to get done, so I have to wait for weeks. I'm gonna binge watch it. You know what I'm saying?
And then we can do a special episode
talking about Atlanta. We will. But I want to binge watch it though. You feel what I'm saying? For real. But listen, the whole Fat Joe thing, bro. Like. And we've had this discussion before about black people that can say nigga and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. Every time somebody tries to go against that grain, that's white. Every time they try to make it okay for some white person to do it, it always ultimately turns bad. So if you're a Caucasian, I'm telling you right fucking now, even if you feel comfortable saying around a certain set of niggas that let you get away with that shit, I promise you may want to fix that.
What if I just wanted to?
Because you're gonna get fucked up.
We gotta put it on the blockchain.
You're not a famous rapper. You're not Fat Joe. All right. You're not gonna be able to. You're gonna fucking get yourself fucked up. I'm telling you. We are not there yet. Black people are not there yet. It is nowhere near a wide consensus that it's okay, especially in the South. Even though you had some white boys in the South to get away with it, but them was the white boys that grew up. They got black baby mamas, by 3 or 4 kids from black women and all kind of shit.
We got to put it on the blockchain.
I'm telling you, bro.
We got to have a consensus on it.
And
we're going to call it NFT. NFT. Nigga functional token. Like, that's how we going to do it.
You can put it on the blockchain. It's never gonna.
And if someone, if they got it on the consensus, you gotta respect the consensus.
No white boys are ever gonna make it.
Listen, but here's the thing. A certain
amount of us have to say it's okay.
No, you should have to be like, everybody. This should be everybody. Like everybody. Why you get to say it?
Everybody who?
Why you get to say it?
First of all, white people ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about why you get to say nigga.
Who gonna check me? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Are there not some black people? It's some black people that I feel uncomfortable. It's like, I don't like the way you say it.
Listen, it's black people that I notice on my Facebook page that hate the N-word. Mm-hmm. But they know goddamn well when I'm talking that I'm gonna say the N-word. Because I've made no bones about the fact of how I feel about it. I feel like it's just a part of our vernacular and it's slang. Mm-hmm. And it don't mean the same thing as nigger. You know what I'm saying? And we know it don't.
But that's bullshit.
It don't.
It's bullshit.
You can say it's bullshit, but it is.
Because if the wrong person say nigga,
we know it's not. We've traveled down the N-word road 1,000 times, bro, and we still keep circling back to the same place.
Bullshit. That's like,
maybe listen. I'm not this. I've never.
That's what I'm saying. Put it on the blockchain, nigga. We can all get on one accord.
I'm trying to tell you.
Where my Web3 brothers and sisters?
Too many niggas. Too many of us. It's 2 people that say that word.
Oh man.
We gonna be like, man, fuck that nigga. What you talking about? Anybody
but here's the I'm be honest, like in our reality, that's the thing with some of the conversations we're having, even about hip hop and music, is I shouldn't be saying nigga. There's no reason for me to say I can come up with there's so many other words that
we can say brother.
I can say anything.
Partner. We can say anything. We can say a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. But we just choose not to. And it's like, what is the benefit of us choosing not to?
There is no benefit.
It would be a benefit in choosing not to, though.
Maybe. But we'll never find out, will we?
But we know. We know for a fucking fact that it's a benefit.
What's going to be the benefit? What's going to change? Hey, hold on. If we stop saying nigga Are guns gonna get off the street? Is niggas gonna stop selling cocaine?
But niggas will stop shooting each other.
I bet they won't.
Yes, they will, because brothers will be shooting each other.
That'll make it better. You know what I'm saying?
But no, like, honestly, it's like the language that we use.
It's slang, man.
It ain't.
You use that word. When you use that word, it's like saying fuck, shit, ass, piss, cunt.
No. Because here's the thing.
I took an Eminem line right there.
When black people say nigga, they mean it with an ER most of the times that they say it.
No, we don't.
Bruh.
Nah.
I ain't gonna say most. No, I'm gonna tell you that. Not most of the time, but the majority of the time, because we talk about we say it's a term of endearment, right? And we took.
Who said that?
No. You know, niggas. See what I'm saying?
I never said it was a term of
when we had this, like, yo, we took the power out of it. You know, niggas get all. No, we didn't. If niggas lose their shit when they hear it.
No. It's not about taking the power out of it.
Right.
It's just that when we use it. How do we even get on the N word? This is not nowhere on this.
Because this is what happened. It is. It's fucking Fat Joe saying the N word.
Not us saying Fat Joe saying it. Can Fat Joe say it? It's not about can Blizzard say it. Because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. I can't lose sponsorship for saying nigga. I can't lose my job for saying nigga.
Why not?
I don't know why.
Yes, you could.
I can't.
Yes, you. Yo, it was hilarious. All right, Amanda Seales was on the live, right? And she was talking, and it was like this. It was like she was on a set for some movie or TV show or some shit, and it was like only like one or two other black people on there, and like the person who was costuming her was black. And I might fuck up some of the story, but he's like smoking on the set, smoking weed and all this stuff, and seeing like, but she don't say nothing,
right?
Because we black,
right?
And so
did the director say anything? Because if the director didn't say anything, who will I say something to the motherfucker?
No, like not right. So listen, follow.
The producer say anything?
Somebody leaves like some Malcolm X quote or some like type quote on a little card in her trailer, and so she's just naturally assuming locks, smokes, like it's like, nigga, did you leave that in my trailer? Like it's like no, and then he like goes off, and then one of the production assistants, as someone said, such and such came to us and told us that you called him a nigga, and he feels very uncomfortable.
Such and such who?
The guy!
The black guy?
The guy, yes!
He's one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them fake ass woke niggas.
No, it's like, but it's the fact that he went and told and had some. I
love trolling them niggas.
Hey, like I don't like, yo, you can tell. You're gonna tell on me, motherfucker.
Guess what? If you one of those type of black men that don't like that, all right, dog. No biggie. I know not to call you that.
Yeah.
Don't cross me.
But
piss me off.
But that's the point.
I'm gonna call you a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying?
As I was saying.
You know what I'm saying?
As I was saying.
Don't cross me.
Yo, it's like fuck boy. I want you to think about that, because the original term was fuck nigga. Right? Right? Fuck nigga been around for a long time. Right. Fuck boy is new. But
fuck boy ain't new, bro. Fuck boys like
you was fuck niggas before it was fuck boys. For me, right. Like I heard fuck nigga all the time, right. And then fuck boy came in because everybody couldn't say you can't say nigga, but you can say.
No. You those are fighting words.
Yeah,
those are fighting words. Like if you mean it, like we just fuck and we you know we can jovially play it, but you know when a nigga say it with their chest, like instantly take off. I gotta take off. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say it, like
especially, but you Florida, but you from Florida,
like yeah,
like especially in Florida.
It's a certain what you already know. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had to like kind of adjust when I left home and get around people who say it jokingly. Like I had to, nigga, I almost, you know what I'm saying, slap shit at you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like because this is Florida. It's a Florida thing. You know what I'm saying? Like. I had to be around others.
Hold on. That's the nigga. That's the N-word. All right.
I understand what you're saying. But again, you know what I'm saying? This shit has been going on, and I don't know how we got on this subject.
I don't know, man.
Fat Joe can say the N-word. Is that
I think
you have a problem with it?
No, I don't have no problem. I don't have a problem with anyone saying that, honestly.
Yeah, I do got a problem with some people saying it. I'm saying? I'm not it.
Yeah.
I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? So I can't stand when white. I can't stand.
It's sounds made with someone's mouth.
I can't stand when, not just. I think it aggravates me more when white women do it.
Right.
The white girls with the white girls that hang around black people when they get to freely using it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch.
Listen. I've talked to artists about that.
You don't
before.
get that pass.
Like,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that pass. Like, you don't. You feel what I'm saying? We've had white artists, who felt like, and I was like, bro, you gonna get yourself fucked up saying that shit in the wrong place. And I know a real cool motherfucker. The white boy was, albeit almost more nigga than a lot of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Not this nigga, those niggas.
Drink more liquor that fuck you up quicker. And you want to fuck me up for saying the word? Oh, did he say it? He didn't say it though.
Right.
But because he know he can't say it. Right? Mm-hmm. Cool as fuck. Artist. Dope as fuck. Made some pretty cool music. Got on. Thought that shit was okay. Because he grew up in the hood around a bunch of motherfucking niggas who was like, let him say it. You feel what I'm saying? Found out. Soon as he got on and got in the industry, no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't okay. Lost his deal because of that. Because come to find out, that shit was all in his music. And when the motherfucker found out who he was, they was like, he white? No. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that lets you know how much work these niggas was doing back then.
You know what I'm saying? Dropped the motherfucker. They didn't even know he was fucking goddamn white.
that lets you know how much
Came
work.
to the fucking meeting, listened to him. He was like, wait a minute. He white. They came to realize that the label was like, Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all was doing. Y'all didn't know he was white. You know what I'm saying? As I found out that whole situation, I was like, bro, they dropped him because of that. It's like, yeah, I was like, so they didn't know he was already white when they heard the songs, when it was like, this is hot, and they heard the buzz and everything. Yeah. They had songs with a couple major artists, everything. And then they realized, wait a minute, this is a white boy saying nigga. But had gold teeth and everything, bro, tattooed up, cool motherfucker. Yeah. But that shit came into play. Yeah. They had to think about the fact that, well, we got to put this on.
He was Kanye.
He's got to fucking do videos. You know what I'm saying?
He's Kanye.
Right, he got to do some videos.
He's radioactive.
He's got to do some videos. Yeah. What y'all gonna say then? Y'all ready for that smoke? They decided they didn't want the smoke. Killed the deal.
He was the first FN Mecca.
You know what I'm saying? Killed the deal.
FN Mecca.
And I hated that it happened to him because he was a cool motherfucker. He was more real than a lot of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, bro, you ain't. I knew that was gonna happen though. I was like, nigga, he cool and all, but everybody gonna be with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, nigga, you can't do that shit.
He's cool, nigga.
But like, nigga, you just called me a nigga.
I literally said that to him like that. I was like, nigga, you cool. I just called him nigga. Yeah. Like, you cool, but
you sending all the mixed messages. That's why
you
niggas
can't do
that's
it.
why niggas can't get ahead.
You can't do it.
Because niggas don't make sense.
Don't ask me why.
Niggas don't make sense.
Don't ask me why, nigga. You can't do it. You can't do it. Don't ask me why. I don't know why water's made with hydrogen and oxygen. I don't know who made that shit, but that shit was like that when I got here. It's just some shit you can't do. I can't explain how air works, how it got here. It was here when I got here and I was breathing. Some shit we ain't got to explain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some shit we ain't got to explain.
But we should seek to understand it so that we can harness the power of it.
Man. Next subject.
Oh, man.
All right, we got this last one. All right. This is the last one. All right. So we got to pick one of these other ones. Did you want to talk about something serious or you want to keep it light today? You want to talk about that one? The woman? The firefighter? The woman? That one? Or is that too serious for today?
Nah, we can go ahead.
All right, so we're going to pivot a little bit. And this particular subject is more serious because, and when we actually start doing the real final versions of these shows and these podcasts, it's not going to be all about music shit, right, bro? We're going to talk about society. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Shit that we really need to talk about. Right. You know what I'm saying? We joking and everything right now because we just getting everything together, but we do plan to have some serious discussions.
Man, nigga, you sound like on a very special episode of.
So, this woman, right, and we can laugh and talk, but somebody's dead over it, and I'm not necessarily happy they're dead, but I'm just like, you kind of keep.
Nigga, I ain't lost no.
You got yourself killed.
Yeah.
So the video that's out right now that's going crazy that everybody's sharing of the woman that the white guy got into the fight with the black guy, and the girlfriend was telling him get off of him. He was choking him out, and the girlfriend shot him, killed him, right? So, I guess the way it happened is the black guy went into the store to buy some blunts, right?
Okay.
He went to the store to buy some blunts. They didn't have the blunts he wanted. This is what somebody's dead over this, by the way, before we even tell you the story. He went in the store, they didn't have the blunts he wanted. So he got into a verbal altercation with the store clerk, a female. There was a white guy in there. Dudes kind of looks like he kind of maybe work out a little bit of something. He's a firefighter. You know, they tend to be strong. You know what I'm saying? They got to be strong to do that job.
Got to be in shape.
Yeah. He got it. He basically called himself checking the black dude about cussing the clerk out for whatever he was mad about. You feel what I'm saying? Which again was purportedly they didn't have the right kind of blunts. So the firefighter got into a verbal altercation with the guy. He never said anything directly to the firefighter. He was talking to the female, but the firefighter, white guy, inserted himself into this argument, right? Maybe he was standing up for the woman because she was a female. Admirable. I get that. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, if it's a basic argument and it ain't got nothing to do with me and he ain't finna whoop her ass and no shit, I'm like, okay, they just cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? But
People do that all the time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But he inserted himself into the argument. Therefore, him and the black guy got into it. Him and the black guy go outside and get tussling and fighting, right? He's look from looking at the video, he's much bigger, you know what I'm saying, than the black guy. Overpowers the black guy, right? Puts him in like a chokehold. You feel what I'm saying? One of those police chokeholds, one of those Eric Garner chokeholds. You feel what I'm saying? Right? The girlfriend has the guy's pistol, jumps out the car. The girlfriend and the black guy's girlfriend jumps out the car. Their kids are also in the car. Right, so the kids are in the car. The girl jumps out with the pistol. I don't know if she had. I don't think he had the pistol on him when he went inside. She retrieved the pistol from the car, came outside. They tussle on the ground. Got the firefighter guys getting the best of the black guy. Got him in the chokehold, choking him out. The woman says, "You're killing him. Stop. My kids are right here in the car." She said, "Stop." She slapped him first, and not with the pistol, with her hand, trying to hit him. But he's a big dude, so them shits is like thumping him. It's bouncing off of him. You feel what I'm saying? She says, "Stop again." He puts him in that death grip where you can really kill somebody if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, or if you know what the fuck you're doing, you can kill somebody.
Intent.
Right? Domes him, shots him, kill him, pow. Right? Right or wrong?
She should sue the fire department. She right. Sue whatever.
She did not get charged with murder, and white people are upset.
White people?
White people are very, very fucking pissed off that she didn't get charged because when you look at all the articles, you know they've got the picture of him in his firefighter uniform and a picture of him with his family and his dog. And you know what I'm saying? He's but she didn't get charged. The prosecutor decided that, hey, first of all, you didn't even have to get into a physical altercation with this guy, but secondly, you were choking him in a manner that you could have killed him. She tried to strike you and try to get you to stop. You said no. The guy starts kind of a little bit. All right. She tried to get you off of him with her hand. She had a gun, popped him. All right. And she didn't get charged, and white people are pissed. Right. Now, you know how I feel about this. Nobody has to ask me the question. But first of all, I want to ask you, what would you want Kim to do in that situation? As a married man, you got kids, you out, you know what I'm saying? You get into however the altercation pops off, right? Some guys get the better of you. I don't give a fuck if they're black or white. But some big guy, a white guy that's bigger than you, physically overmatching you, right? Is choking you out. Keep in mind, of course, this could go left. She could go to. I'm surprised they didn't make an example out of her. Yeah. Because he was a fireman, right? You know they love their firemen and policemen, right? You know what I'm saying? So I thought they was gonna give her I thought they was gonna fuck her up.
See, that's kind of the.
But they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But
it's because he's a fireman.
You think? What you mean?
Had it been a policeman, off-duty policeman, it might have been different.
So because if he was a cop, she'd definitely be in jail. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying? It'd be a different situation.
Because
you're a civil servant, but you have nothing to do with law enforcement or anything.
Right.
So if he was a cop, then he's out there and such. You never not a cop. You know, it's like all that bullshit.
Right.
So
would you want Kim to intervene to that level and fucking kill him and possibly, you know what I'm saying? Because hell yeah, you wanted to kill him.
Nigga, we play for keeps.
Right.
Like, that's our family.
Right.
Like, kill about it, die about it.
Right.
Like straight, like we don't take half measures. Like Like that, and that's that's why I joke around so much. I'm like very light because like nigga, if we gonna go there, we going all the way there. Because I don't know where your limit is, and I ain't about to find out.
Right? Yeah.
So.
Right, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fall short.
Right, you know what I'm saying. So I think.
So we gonna keep it light.
We both the same on that, bro. That's why, like, when I be out and I be on this industry shit, I be trying to like shake hands with everybody, be cool, because, bro, you don't want me to get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be bad for everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the venue, I'm gonna fuck the night up for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna take it there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
young Nikki missed the entire conversation about women and rap.
Hold on.
Young Nikki just jumped in.
Hold on. Queen, hold on. You guys are whack because...
No, that's Quan.
Oh, Quan says we just don't know talent. She missed the whole conversation. Yeah. Quan definitely didn't listen to the conversation. She just looked at the title. I told you that title was going to make motherfuckers just jump over here popping shit and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You know, that's what
Young
we love
Nikki... you guys are whack because women supports more than men.
That's a horrible. No, these women are more masculine than these niggas these days, and I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm trying to figure out why young Nikki's. She kind of contradicting herself right there. She's
like, I mean, that's not necessarily like a yay.
You completely missed the conversation, obviously, though. You know what I'm saying? She completely just missed the whole conversation.
Yeah,
how that went.
Yeah, that's how that be.
Go back and watch the beginning. Go back and watch it because this is too much for us to go back and fix.
So we're not going back over that.
Especially who Quan says nigga don't know talent. Like,
that just sound like just disgruntled rappers.
Yeah, somebody just
they be online. That's
okay.
Especially we be doing all this big shit and like motherfuckers be feeling like, why don't you do it for me for free? Like, you don't know talent. So, but now,
I think that
in that situation, like hell yeah, like we don't agree on much. That's the name of the show. We don't agree on much.
But you know what I'm saying? We are in complete agreement on that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is horrible. I know if you're watching this, you might have
because that's it. Even with having to do that, like it resolved it, whatever. And she didn't get. But it's like her kids still were there and had to go through that.
Nigga, you think I'm finna let you watch? How do I say that? When she gets older,
right,
and her kids is like, "Mama, you had the gun in your hand, and you let that man choke out and kill my dad, and we sitting right there watching, like, nigga." She said in the video, "My kids are in the car. Stop." Mm-hmm. Because I'm not basically. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you if you don't stop.
But here's the thing.
She told him several times.
She did all the right things.
Right. He just thought Fatback wasn't greasy.
Yeah.
He thought she wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
And she domed his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that nigga if they ain't married, he need to be at the courthouse next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, if they ain't married.
That was just a boy. They're not married. It was a boyfriend. They're not married. They made that clear.
If that nigga don't.
Right. They're not married. That was just
he a fuck nigga.
Hold on.
He a fuck.
Right. Like I'm saying, they ain't even married. She did that shit for him, and they're not even married.
Look, they got kids together.
Yeah, there's a boyfriend.
They got kids together.
That's a boyfriend.
Kids.
They do not refer as her. No article.
Wait.
Husband, spouse.
They got kids together.
They got kids together.
And she gonna kill for you. And you ain't put a ring on. That's a conversation we need to have.
You don't get an argument from me. I don't know. That's a conversation. It's not an argument.
That is an entire conversation.
At that point, bro. I mean, I don't know. But obviously, you fuck with her. Y'all was together that day. I mean, you don't always fuck with your baby mama. Sometimes you gotta do shit with her. We understand, but I mean, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
there's no other level
what's the
of loyalty.
movies where it be them customs where someone saves your life and then you owe them your life and now you gotta be that.
like, bro, like there's no other level of loyalty I think you can get in the game. Like commitment to you as a person, as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, not besides reproducing your seeds, this motherfucker done killed somebody point blank range for you.
Yeah, that's a different
when really you was getting your ass whooped.
Yo.
So you already failing as a nigga right there. You know what I'm saying?
If she will have you, you need to put a ring on.
Matter of fact, you don't even deserve her, nigga.
Like, straight up, you know.
You don't even deserve her. And you know what?
Like her family looking at you.
Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't think he don't even deserve that woman.
Yo.
That was
that's fucked up.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think that that was a wild situation. I just wanted to talk about that because I seen so many people are sharing that all day. I was like, this. And
I hadn't seen it until you showed me, like you told me about it, and then I saw the clip.
I seen it on my news feed all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn, this shit.
You know what I've been seeing in my news feed all day?
What?
Fuck niggas. It's like, I want to open for Nardo Wick. Why don't you do something?
Let's talk about that. So let's talk about that. No, let's talk about that. So when you're doing those, so first of all, talk about what you got going on.
Oh shit!
What's coming up, and then we can discuss. We can discuss some of the bullshit that comes with that.
We booking an artist to open up for Nardo Wick. So I have relationships with promoters, with managers, booking agents, venues, and when shows come up, they'll shoot me over stuff. If they have room for an opener on it, if it makes sense, I may sponsor the show, do something on some promo, do a swap out.
Right.
And based on our relationships and shit, we're able to put people on these stages. And then what we'll do, because we understand everybody can't fly out, because they don't be always in Atlanta or anywhere. They be all over the country. So it's an opportunity for someone to go to a different market, open for a major artist, meet new fans, connect with promoters. So we'll cover the flight, hotel, all that stuff. So for me, rather than trying to force a square peg in a round hole, like if I got an artist I'm working with, I'm just trying to put them on all the stuff. It was always like if anytime an opportunity comes along, I put it on the site and for everybody. So anybody can have access to it. Anybody can submit for it, and we just find the person who is right for that opportunity. And we take care of everything else. And
what would just, if you don't mind sharing it, because some people probably be watching this like with the question why I didn't get chosen. What's the criteria? What is it that you're looking for? Does it change?
I did a long ass video. I took the time out, like, listen, I did a long ass video. It was like 3 minutes. Yeah. but it's but that's long by today's standard. Nigga, it ain't 30 seconds. Like, wrap this shit up.
Condense it in 30 seconds.
But no, basically, it's like I break down all the details of how everything works.
Right.
But the thing with the criteria is, do you make good music? Can you rock a stage?
That's very important. This is a live show.
Yeah. And are you the best fit for the opportunity?
Right.
And so those are the criteria. So if the song is whack, no, you're not gonna get picked. Right. If the song is great, but your stage performance is shit, right, it's likely you're not gonna get picked.
I don't know if your stage performance is sick, because I've never seen you and you don't have any performance footage up on your website.
But that's why we give them where they can submit performance footage. So when they do it, they can submit performance footage.
But how do you? Let's circle back.
Okay.
How do you see? That's what I'm saying. That's what fucks some people up, because it's just like interviews, right?
Right.
It's like, okay, if you ain't famous, right? How did you get a performance footage? What did you have to do? Maybe you had to hit an open mic.
Right.
Maybe you had to pay to get on somebody's stage.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if you already ain't famous and you already ain't getting paid shows and you trying to get on and get this opportunity, you obviously still an indie. So that goes back full circle to say, what's the use? When people ask me, what's the use of showcases? What's the use of open mics? What's the use of all these other platforms? I'm not preaching choir with you.
You sound like you're just trying to make money, though.
No.
You just sound like you just trying to make money off of independent artists.
You need it. Okay, all right.
You see, that's their logic.
Right.
That's their fucking logic.
Because when an opportunity like this comes up and you ain't got no fucking footage, you might have been that same rapper telling me, man, I ain't paying nobody to get on their stage. Okay, well, where you gonna get all your fucking performance footage from, nigga?
Like, and that's the reason why we charge. Yet. That's why the reason why we charge. Like, you know how many people have submitted?
How many?
Less than 40. Like 30 something. And this shit been up since the 2nd of October. And it's like, and this is the thing, like, motherfuckers always, niggas like love to count pockets and all. Oh, it's $50 a minute. It's like, then shit, if 300 people, like, it ain't 300 serious artists on this motherfucking post.
But if 300 people did submit and pay $50, that'd be what? 15,000?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Right.
So basically they're saying, oh, he's just trying to get people to submit, blah blah blah. But he ain't gonna pick one. But the one that he does pick, everything happens that you say.
Yeah.
Happens. All the money that you paid for the flight and all that kind of stuff. Hotel, all that.
Sponsorship on the show.
Right.
But then here's the crazy thing, like, it costs us as much or more on the ads just to let people know about the opportunities.
Right.
Like, we may fucking spend $4,000 on ads for an opportunity. Like, it just depends on the size of the show. Because here's my big thing is, what our relationships and shit is to make sure I just be wanting to have, and maybe that's what I'll stop doing. I'll stop advertising this shit, like because I really don't give a fuck.
Because
but I be wanting to make sure that the opportunity, like my thing is, I be trying to provide opportunities, and it's like here's what it is. Like,
but why? Hold on.
Because I used to be an artist.
I understand the guy did too, but I ain't finna drop a couple $1,000s to help you niggas.
Yeah, but
I got my way of helping you. K1's radio helps artists, but
yeah.
I'm not. That pales in comparison. My operating costs. Well, when I first started it, okay, I spent a lot of money getting it up and running.
Yeah,
I spent grands, a lot of money getting everything built out, websites, apps, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Paying license fees and software and all that, gear and all that to build everything. So I spent a lot of money investing into it initially, but then once I got it to my overhead every month, it's not crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, it helps.
Right.
It does what it does, and it serves its purpose. But what you guys are doing, I've always wanted to know, just what we talking and have this regular conversation. This is just a back-end conversation on this particular podcast. You could chop it up and take it and do whatever, but why? Like, why spend that much money? Take L's and take possible L's.
Well, here's
and you
the
know
thing.
you're going to take possible
I know
L's.
I do business. So
Right.
we're in business. Our business makes money.
The business makes money, but this opportunity is an
this
L.
particular, it's plenty of times I take like
You showing love back to these artists.
Every year we do South by Southwest, nigga,
I know.
huge L, nigga.
Yeah.
But it's like, but for everyone involved, it's a W.
Right.
Like from the artists to the media to everyone, it's our way of giving back. And I'm woke, like moving around, I ain't one of these people who got these theories and but don't live by it.
Right.
So it's like I understand that that comes like everything got to be paid for. So for the future that we want, we got to pay for it in our present.
Right.
So that means like if I want to see like, and I don't even be talking like this, but nigga, I changed the fucking game. Like, wasn't nobody doing none of this, all this shit you see niggas doing? I've been doing this shit for like 10, 15 years. Like, these opportunities, we started doing these like when we did the On the Grind mixtape. And like, I watched motherfuckers emulate what we do on their sites and start doing like now, everybody doing like all this shit, even with the fucking the dollar for dollar channel, all this shit. Like, nigga, I was literally pitching these things to artists and they like, I don't know about that. And then you turn around and start seeing niggas doing this shit they see it. Yeah.
This is
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to them through you.
Okay. So if anybody can fucking relate, that'd be me, right?
Right.
Of doing some shit and then seeing everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So but here's the thing is like, and that's the thing like, and I was we talk about this, me and Kim, and it was like someone else I was talking to about this recently. Like, it's like we always want to change the game. But then we get upset when people mimic us or copy us. But that's what changing the game looks like.
Literally. That's why I never got mad about it.
Yeah, it's just like...
I would literally sit there and watch some of these other stations that are in existence now. Watch me do my setup, come over there. I had a guy who started another broadcast who literally came over there with his phone and videotaped with his phone my whole live setup. It was like, and I looked at him, he said, bro, I'm just trying to, he thought I was gonna be bad at first, and I was like, bro, all you had to do is ask me. You didn't necessarily have to.
But
do
that's
that.
that's kind of the problem.
I didn't even get mad about it because I was like, I already know what you're doing. You're looking, you're taking pictures and filming it so you can see the gear that I'm using and see how I got it configured, so you can go and try to do it yourself.
So what you got to do is do an ebook.
Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so. Maybe I should. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have did it a long time ago. When I first got into the game when nobody really was doing it that particular way.
Right.
I probably would have made a lot of money. That was my fault. You know what I'm saying? So that's on me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, that the point is, that's a great point. Like, if I want to see change in radio, I started K100 Radio and you started making it and everything because we didn't like what we were seeing in our respective lanes and fields.
Right.
I had a horrible experience with my single "You Don't Come Around No More" when it came to terrestrial radio. The way they pretty much basically said, "Nigga, we love your record. It's dope. How much money you got?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We like it. We're going to play it for a little bit based on its merits, but before you get to the next level, we need 50 grand.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I didn't have 50 grand at the time. You feel me? So I felt like I had a hit record, and I know I had a hit record, and you as a programming director know I got a hit record, but you're not going to play it because I don't have $50,000. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And so that made me sour to regular terrestrial radio and inspired me in short to later on create K100, right?
Right.
And of course, if I want to see the change in radio, period, I can't change complete radio by myself. I need 100 other internet radio stations to get on board and fucking make enough noise to where we're respected just like them. That was the plan all the time.
That's why so many of these artists fail.
Yeah, that was the plan the whole time.
Because
to see more internet radio stations get up.
Here's like what you're saying right now. Like artists be like cheap and trying to pit people against like, well, they said they can do this and they can like, and like me, like, yeah, you should get. And you should advertise. You should do their show too. Like you should, like nigga. You think it's just gonna be me? You gonna spend money with me, and it's gonna. That's it.
Like, you're gonna do interviews with me, and that's it. I'm gonna be the only station playing your song. How fucking much sense does that make if I'm the only station playing your record?
And that's the thing.
But if it's 50,
but that's where we get. It's like it's in this scarcity mindset, like that, like where I think too many artists like they always ask, "What's the best? What's the one way? If you only had, what would the one thing you would?" And I was like, if you can only do one thing, then don't do nothing because you ain't gonna win.
Right.
Like if you just want to spend some money on something, nigga, go buy an outfit.
It's always. And I guess we can wrap it up with this. It's like the same question that I always see people say, like, how do you get on? Like, what's the code? What's the formula? And I'm like, nigga, don't you understand if that was an actual answerable question? Somebody around here would be a billionaire,
right?
If it was like the formula to Coke, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like the formula to Coca-Cola. It's you know what I'm saying? The formula to Kentucky Fried Chicken's batter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tangible thing that you could actually go and replicate every time. It's gonna come out tasting and drinking and tasting and smelling the same every time. There is no formula.
Fuck with this nigga saying, I got the formula, nigga. Hit me in my DM, have $50,000 ready. We gonna do this shit.
Get that shit done.
That's all they waiting for. They waiting for a nigga to slide their DM with the formula.
Hold on. And gonna give them niggas that money.
Give it to them.
Don't give them that money. Gonna give them a couple $1,000s, you know. Like
it takes $50,000. All I got is $1,200. I'll work with it.
Yeah. Just cash out. All of it is crazy because every common sense should just tell you that there is no set way to get into this industry. There's several different things that have to happen. You have to have a little bit of fucking luck. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you can do everything right, but you need a little bit of fucking luck. You need a couple of things to fall your way. You need a couple of key people to see and a key people to fuck with you, and things need to just fucking fall your way. If there was a set amount of money that you could just pay to break a record, every label would do it. You feel me?
Like,
so everybody would do it. Every dope boy would do it. So it's not, and it's common sense because you can see that people can do the same thing somebody else.
But it's not,
and it don't work. I don't for the life of me understand why it's not though.
It's not.
It's so frustrating to know that's a factual statement, but when you say it, it's like going over everybody's head.
But here's the thing, because you make your argument why music is more. Like the movies, because a visual medium is more impactful than words. And so we can explain this shit in words, but everything that they see tells a different story.
Exactly.
It's an overnight success, and then it's all popping. Look at all.
But that same artist to get on there and tell you that it wasn't, because when you
they don't. Them niggas be lying. You know them niggas be lying. They have to make it seem like I wouldn't even be rapping. I was in.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Let's take two niggas. One controversial person like Kanye West. Right? Mm-hmm. And take a person like Jay-Z.
Right.
Every interview or whatever. And then take the documentary that just came out with Yeezy before it even came out. Right?
Right.
I don't even fuck Kanye like that right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't. For my own, he's on some other shit. But look at that documentary. And you see it's not a cakewalk. You see a couple of setbacks. You see, that was his path. You listen to a person like Jay-Z tell you yo, I had to do this, I had to do that, I had to, you know, and they tell you all these little things. They don't tell you everything, but they tell you enough to know that, nigga, this shit did not happen overnight. You know. You people know this shit doesn't happen overnight. But stop acting like you don't know that. You know it. They know it, Kelby.
No, they don't.
They know. They just don't want to. They want to be the first motherfucker in life to just like circumnavigate.
They don't think that they don't. They know somebody. They believe that there is literally a cheat code. There's an extra man hidden behind this pipe.
How can you believe it?
Like because that's what everyone shows them. Like that's what the internet. So you got the documentary, the Kanye shit, right? But a lot of motherfuckers, like you gotta understand, like this generation, which is fucking crazy. Like they don't even watch the games; they watch highlights on TikTok and YouTube after the game. That's it. Ain't never watched the fucking game. Like so, their perspective on what the game is very different. It's just a composition of highlights. So you ain't even watched the game. You damn sure ain't ready for practice. Okay. You feel me?
That could maybe apply, bruh. I see what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with that particular point. Like as far as the generation and what TikTok and social media and things, how it can completely warp your fucking view of the world and beyond just the music industry. I get that, but there's no real way. Unless you believe the earth is flat, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, it's a whole page of niggas on Facebook.
I know that. But again, it's like the equivalent. Like, nigga, how can you sit here and see the sun and the moon and just think this bitch is flat? See, here's
the thing.
You can't. How can you look at everything that is presented to you at the end of the day, and just when you look at interviews, media source, whatever, and think this shit is easy, think it's a secret formula, like, and don't understand that every path is just not. It's all moving. Everybody's path is different. Nobody got on the same exact way ever.
Here's the reason why I say this. People don't know how to use the internet.
What the internet got to do with this? This is common sense.
But people don't have common sense. You Google everything. Like everything that you should have known, you Google it. Everything that you should like. We don't even.
Common sense supposed to be the stuff you don't even have to Google.
It's someone you talk to regularly that if you lost your phone, you don't have their number.
Okay, but
we outsource. We don't use our common sense. We don't use the processing power of our brain. We delegate a lot of stuff. We outsource a lot of our thinking.
Okay,
and so. Here's the thing. People don't know how to use Google. Like, people don't know how to use the internet. You get all the information that's ever been out there is out there. Mm-hmm. And you use Google or search engine to find it.
Right.
And so what people do is they look for what they're looking for, not for an answer. So if I want to find out, is this company reputable? I'm going to say, like, let me Google this company and reviews. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, this company and scam. So Google's going to only return you pages that say this company and scam. Those aren't reviews. Those are people. So you will get 100 pages that have something with scam. But if you did something in review, you might get 10,000 results and 9,990 of them are glowing positive reviews. But it's like we look for how to get on, and like one thing that you would do, and we're the same way we do our little things because we know what people are going to click. I'm going to do my content that says this is how you get on in 60 days, how to run up your TikTok algorithm, and that's all.
That's all cool. I'm talking about literally becoming a successful. I
gotta share that shit with you.
Like, bro, like just becoming a quote unquote star artist. Everybody knows that shit is like winning the lottery. Like, bro, there's no way
you would think that.
There's no way you can't just look at it and just not come up.
Well, all these niggas think they number gonna falls.
I mean, I played the lottery though.
Yeah,
but I know good and damn well the odds.
Yo, but this was I was breaking down to someone like I was on live and I'm like, the lottery isn't an investment. It's a license to dream. You pay for the ticket just so you could think about, man,
think about
if I got
it,
this.
yeah.
And it's like, no matter how remote the chance, it's a chance.
It's a chance.
And so you get to really get into the fantasy for a second.
And you do, hold on. And you do know, at some point, somebody hits the Powerball. At some point, somebody hits the joint. So somebody's got to win. And I get that.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's okay to go with.
Right.
I got no problem with you going with that, but it's too many people out here believing it's a I do this, I'm going to get on type of situation. And I just feel like you can't realistically just be a functioning, a human being with a decently functioning brain and think that way. You got to know that shit's going to be hit and miss. You got to know that there is no real formula to get on. You got to know that your path is going to be your path at this particular point.
But that's like, and that's why I say, like, the psychology, for me, my personal opinion, artists are crazy.
A lot of us tend to be, yes.
Yeah, you have to, like, that's
you know
what
I'm saying? If
you're on the spectrum.
A true artist is not.
Yeah. Like,
most
when you
of
think
the
of
real
what
artistic people are a little bit.
If you think about just when I abstract what an artist does, they hear something that isn't there.
Yeah.
They see something that isn't there.
They
That's
visualize,
hallucination.
yes, right.
That's if someone says, I see something, and you're like, nigga, ain't it? You're gonna think they're crazy. But when an artist does it, and then they have the ability to manifest it
And make it come
right
to light.
And so now here's the thing. Whatever they think, they've had the ability to manifest it, and they've perfected this, whether it's a beat, whether it's a song, whether it's a movie, a painting, whatever. And so they have experience dreaming it up and making it happen. Why would their career not be any different? So they think, if I just think this up and I make it,
that's a valid
I can
point.
manifest
I get it, but you have to.
They're fucking crazy.
But you have to be rooted in. You have to be rooted. I just feel like, and maybe that's my. I just feel like people should be rooted enough in reality. Because hold on, because while you thinking all that shit, nigga, are you thinking all that? Are you thinking all that while you fucking asking them do they want fries with that? Because you still living in reality. Because your ass got to work at McDonald's or Walmart.
Yo, but you listen,
or you in the trap or whatever.
Bro, your first record.
Your reality is still reality.
Blizzum, your first song sucked. So did mine.
Yeah.
Right? That was our reality.
Right.
But we kept manifesting. And we got that. But that's what, so is the working, going and still doing
that's
the other.
What I'm trying to get you to understand.
That's what I'm saying. That's just practice. Like they're going through. Yeah, but it's gonna come.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully a nigga get better too.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know, I think it's just kind of crazy how people have this really unrealistic, and people can sell that to you.
Yeah, because that's what people buy
in that form. You know,
that's what people buy.
It's like, bro,
it's like you can't get mad at people for selling you dreams with that. When that's what's on your grocery list.
That's literally
that's what you got on your grocery. Got to pick up some dreams today.
That's an industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it because it's an industry. Somebody's eating off that.
But. And that's why I really want to one day we'll have that conversation, because it's like a whole cottage industry. Like we talk about the money being made on the music industry.
Yeah.
But what percentage of that is in services to the creative side of it, of making it, of memberships and beats and all of these things that don't ever turn into like direct money generated from the intellectual property, from the content, but in the pursuit of the dream.
Yeah. Billions, trillions.
You see what I'm saying?
Trillions.
Like
what would you count software into that too?
Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking Bandcamp and goddamn like fucking
Pro Tools,
BeatStars, Pro Tools, Auto-Tune. Like how much fucking money is spent just in the pursuit of and it's like the possibility of even of literally just being able to buying a ticket.
Yeah. How much money is spent trying to buy a ticket?
Like this nigga catching Uber to the gas station, $40 Uber to buy a $2 lottery ticket.
All right, that's it for today, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Is somebody commenting? Hold on.
Let's see.
DJ
Hollywood.
First 100 songs suck, but he's made it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I ain't gonna say the media and music pushes that narrative too. What narrative? Was that say? That's just the media and the music pushes that narrative too, though. Exactly which narrative you talking about? The fact that we can.
That it's easy, that everybody you can like. I honestly wholeheartedly believe it's like a 50 to 80% likelihood of being successful if you follow a formula.
50 to 80?
Yes.
Fuck no, man.
Bruh, listen.
No. I'm giving that shit, no.
Yes.
Whoa.
See, but my definition of success is making money off of it, making a living, like being able to make
Ugly money.
income.
Oh, Nish, what's going on, bro? Hey, that summit went crazy. I had some shit to do. I couldn't come, brother. I wish I could have, but that summit looked like it went crazy, bro. Salute to you on another successful one.
Yeah, I seen the video.
Jay
just sent me some more videos.
Yeah, that shit looked like it was going crazy. For real.
Yeah, I like that. Yo, the new spot, man.
That shit was dope.
He got because Such was here and we was interviewing Such, and I was like, yo, I gotta go.
We was talking about
it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he moved it.
No, he told us that day that he moved it. You went over there. You went over there when he said it, though.
Yeah, so like
you went over there when he told us that because he was like,
I was going on Friday.
Yeah,
but Kim's had her surgery, so I'm juggling all this shit. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out there. I'm thinking it's still over
at the atrium.
At the atrium. I put in the address. It's like hour and 20 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna try to go Sunday.
That was the weekend of my wife's birthday, so
yeah,
I was like, she wasn't hearing it.
Yeah,
she wasn't hearing it, bro. I couldn't fuck my home up for you, bro. I love y'all, but that was my wife's birthday weekend, and she had plans, and bro, she wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. I couldn't get away, bro. I wanted to go though, so I had to watch vicariously through the videos, brother. But it did look like it was dope.
I love the new spot is like look real good.
Yeah, that shit
and it's like the way
dope.
they said it, like because the way they like because the atrium got so much shit in it, like as far as the tables and how everything is, like it I don't want to say kind of clutter, like it doesn't like with the new spot that they were at, with it being like kind of a blank canvas, like all of the signage and everything just pop more and look like that shit look real good.
The stage looked fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Just from videos I saw, that fucking stage looked excellent. So yeah, definitely. Big ups to you, man. Salute, brother. I'd love to be a part of it if I can one day, but you know what I'm saying? Big salute. I thought that shit looked really great from my vantage point looking for it online. But yeah, my wife was like, the fuck? I was like, just fuck it. You know what
everyone is on the all you need is one hit rhetoric. No one thinks about longevity anymore. I mean, you still need one hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was talking about that. He was answering the question.
Real work. Yeah.
I want to ask the question. Yeah. I think, well, that's a valid point. I mean, everybody is on the all you need is one more hit thing. I mean, because let's be real. If you do get one hit, that can take you so far. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like you can do so much off that. It's people that ride one song for a decade plus. Yeah. If it's big enough.
All the longevity artists who ain't never had a hit would kill for a fucking hit.
Exactly.
Like, don't think that they wasn't trying to make one.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily know if having that one hit is...
You be happy with what you had.
Yeah, but
nigga, they was all trying.
Yeah. Like, you want longevity, but if you can get that one hit, if you can get one hit song and it's a true hit, like you can, like, look at what Pastor Troy doing with We Ready and all that. Like, he over here doing shit for the Falcons again. How long that song is? How many years old? He doing like Falcon commercials,
2 decades,
bro. Like, you know
and it's like I never had a huge hit. I ain't never make $1 million.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, I think if I had that one hit, I'd be grateful for that one hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we understand that longevity in the game would be like dope, and that would be cool. And I know everybody would love to have that to be that high level of relevancy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you could turn that into something else. Like I would argue, like the homie Jock, people say he's a one-hit wonder. I disagree because if you really look at the charts, he had a couple of songs. You feel me? But everybody thinks about it's going down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was his biggest.
That was the biggest one.
I mean, but that's Lil Nas X.
But look, like he's still doing so much stuff still to this day in radio and everything. And all that started with the success of that one record. Yeah. So it depends on what you do after you get that one, I feel. One can break you open into the industry.
It's a completely side thing, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I look at it all as one thing. You're in the content, you're a creator.
Yeah.
Whether you're an artist, whether you podcast, whatever, at this point, all you're doing is creating data that people want to experience. Like, whether it's a song, it's a movie, it's a skit, it's whatever the fuck it is, you're creating data that sits on a server that people want to access and experience. So
that's real technical, Kelby.
No, it's like, because I abstract it all the way to show that everybody's the exact same. So the only difference now, like, because with music, you used to actually sell the music. So you created product that you can leverage.
A product, right.
So I make this one song. If I sell 10,000 copies at fucking $5 a piece for the single, that's a nice.
Yeah.
But now people don't pay. We just access. And so you're in the same business. You're running by the same numbers and business models as a fucking TikTok influencer. You're just trying to stay top of mind.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, so if you can get a record that gets you as close to the top of mind and you can create a moment, then you get the only benefit in that is the intellectual property. You can then license it, and people, like, for commercials, movies, all that stuff, people gonna come back to it. But it's like, just looking at it from that standpoint, like, whatever you do with your music, and this is what I like, and I was like, for over a decade, I was like, I would tell artists, like, back when everybody was trying to do the mixtape, like, fuck that shit. Like, your music is like a flyer. You're just passing that shit out. You want to give that shit away because you're not making money from the flyers.
Right. You talking about in the mixtape era?
No, yeah. Like, even like, and it's up to this point. Like, you're not making money from the flyers. Like, if you have a club night, you print up 10,000 flyers.
Right.
Give all them shits out.
Exactly. That's
because you make your money at the door when they, like, the door is your brand. Like, you gotta put the music out just so people know about. Oh, that's the such is and Lacora tonight. Like, it's like, if you put the music out.
So in that regard, I think what he was saying, with the comment that was made about the one hit, you don't necessarily have to put out a whole album at this particular point.
No,
all you need to do is just put out that one song. But that's what they're saying on the comment. Like,
okay.
The comment basically said, hold on, I want to go back up to it. Oh, Dirty South Radio, what's up, homie? He says everyone is on the all you need is a one hit rhetoric. And I think, with what you're saying right there, you know what I'm saying? Give it away. Well, give that one song away.
No, give them all away.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe
all of it.
I don't know about flooding. I don't know about. I think we're gonna have opposing opinions on flooding people.
We'll
with all
save
those
that
songs.
for a completely different,
Flooding,
whole show.
Yeah, that's a whole show. Flooding people with all those records, bro. At this particular point, I'm like, man, I ain't saying don't put the music out because they ain't doing shit sitting on your hard drive either. But I think that gassing one song, getting to a certain level, and then releasing stuff.
I have a formula for that.
You know what I'm saying? It's
a formula.
Well, it's been a formula, but people now artists be putting out song after song, and they never give the one song the chance to even do shit.
But that is
so it's contradictive.
No, it's not
counterproductive.
If you here's the thing, there's a difference between having a single and releasing music. And people, that's the thing, like, what the fuck are you talking? I got 4 singles. Nigga, do you know what the definition of single is? Like, it's like, the single is the record that you're pushing. So that's what we run in radio. We doing promo. Every time you have an opportunity to let someone hear music from you, introduce you, boom, this is the song. You can still release another song next week, but you're still pushing and running ads on the single. So
what's the point of doing other records then?
The other records is because people are discovering you from the single. So when I do Ill or Kill, new people find me, right?
Right.
And then they want to go look at what I got out. And so now they go look at what I got out, which is already released, and maybe they follow me. Maybe they subscribe to me, whatever. So now I'm still feeding new fans as they're coming in and creating catalog that's always there. And then it also allows me to continue releasing records. And so at some point, a record that I release one week will raise its hand like, yo, this record's doing better than the current single that I have. Mm-hmm. And then you switch the singles. It's like the single should be the thing of whatever is least resistance.
But I just don't know about how much of that catalog you want to release to the public until it's time to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? I still think strategically releasing music, you know what I'm saying, matters.
Like, strategy take money.
Oh, yeah. But all this shit take money.
But see, like that's why I like for that. This is for me. That's a practical solution for most artists in their budgets, because most artists ain't about to have $20,000-$30,000 to throw at this shit.
Right.
Like they like, yo, a little extra money, might have a few hundred here, a couple thousand there. Like, and then like when people do have a larger sum of money, they try to do too much with it, and then you don't know if this is even a record, and it's like just going to the roulette table and just like, it's like we were saying, you play the lottery, every week. Boom, you buy a ticket, or you just sit up and instead of buying a ticket each, like buying 5 tickets each week, you pick one. You just save all your money up, and then on one weekend you buy 250 tickets for the whole year. Like it's like, like how did that change your odds? Like it's like, but that's kind of what we do with the music. Like I'm gonna save all this money up and just put it all on this one record. Like, and so that's the thing. Rather than just like, yo, just play your every week. It don't change anything like too much. But if you hit some, you hit some. And if you don't, you don't. Like maybe you hit some and you buy some more tickets or you do something else.
I guess that's definitely gonna go with like how much ease you have in creating your music. Everybody doesn't have the ease to go and to cook up like that. If you
and that's why we'll be opening the Making the Magazine Studios this November.
Right across the hall. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. All right, we got to wrap it up.
Yo, we out of here.
We out of here, man. Thank you guys for watching this particular live stream. Of course, you know we're gonna chop these little things up into nuggets and stuff, and give you this content in the condensed format. But we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Be on the lookout for the actual real thing.
Let me shout out Boss Life Nana.
Oh, shout out to Boss Life Nana. Yeah, she definitely rocks with us.
That's Justice.
Yeah.
TD. Let's see who else. DJ Hollywood, Crew Love Entertainment, Dirty South Radio, K100, Making the Magazine. We out.
We out. Hey man, make sure you whatever you do, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We having a separate channel for this, right?
Yeah, I already got it up. I was supposed to set it up.
Subscribe to all of the damn channels. You know what I'm saying? That new channel, the Making the Magazine channel, and the K100 Radio channel on YouTube and stuff like that. If you haven't done it already, because we all got content. We gonna have content. We dropping off like just different stuff. So you should be rocking with everything that we got going on, and we appreciate the support. All right, well we definitely gonna have some more conversations. Wait till we start having guests. We just getting started. Yeah.